Every spring, Richmond hosts more than 30,000 runners for the Ukrops Monument Avenue 10K. The race kicks off on the VCU campus. As Insight's Jeremy Hirsch reports, this year marked the event's 10th anniversary.
Early every spring, the Monument Avenue 10K encourages many in and around Richmond to get out and exercise. The popular event also raises money for the VCU Massey Cancer Center. Mike McCormick is the event's communications director.
We estimate it could be as high as 1 in 10 Richmonders is somehow involved in this race today. And we think it's because of the way the race generates positive results for people's fitness on a personal level, positive results for their desire to raise money for the Massey Cancer Center.
Runners like Nerissa Tumner showed up to support the fight against cancer.
I did this all for my grandpa because he has cancer right now. So I was thinking about him the entire time and how he is struggling with cancer right now. So for me, since I struggled through this, even though the fight wasn't the comparison, but I felt like I was fighting with him, beside him.
Insight's own Brittany even showed up to support the event.
This is my first time running the 10K. I'm pretty excited. I'm not sure what my time is yet. These orange things on our shoes let us know what our time was, so I should know soon, but I think it was about an hour and 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I think I'll do it next year too.
Here at the Ukrops Monument Avenue 10K, people from all over Richmond and the rest of the country come to participate in the historic event.
Some runners took on the course dressed in various costumes, competing for cash prizes. These residents from Sherwood Forest joined in the festivities. Douglas Freeman High School student Eric Davies and his friends came out to participate in the event and bring their own form of merriment.
So we can dress up as Robin Hood and his merry men in front of 80,000 people.
But don't let the jolly costumes fool you, as fellow Freeman classmate Craig Silly points out that they do prepare for the event.
We run track at our school, so that's sort of a workout in itself, training for it. So we don't do any additional training there.
Others, like former Florida native Peter Accurso, like to prepare for the 10K in groups. Accurso and members of his church group have been training for months for the 10K.
Well, we would do a nice 3-mile, 4-mile, 5-mile run on Saturdays. It just rotated up and down some hills, and then during the week we did just some steady pace, a couple 2 and 3 miles. So little down during the week, and a lot of distance and hills and stuff on the weekend to be ready for this run.
But it was all worth it once they crossed the finish line. For VCU Insight, I'm Jeremy Hirsch.
Ethiopian runners won both the men's and women's divisions. Tilahun Regasa won the men's with a time of 28 minutes and 21 seconds, while Amani Gamita won the women's race in 32 minutes, 37 seconds.